So, to think about who can use the results of the climate models, what value does it have, I would probably think of it as there are two broad categories of people who can use the output. The first category of people are those who are in the same field that I am in, or are climate modelers themselves. Now, one thing we can do is after building our climate model, designing experiments, running the experiments, we can look at that output so that we can find more about the climate system itself and about the models. So we will try to identify strengths and weaknesses of the current generations of models so that we can learn more about them. We compare the models to the best observations we have, and we're learning more both about the real world and our virtual Earths. So we're trying to increase our scientific understanding about the way the things work and the way they interact with one another, with the general idea of, well, we really want to build the next generation of models to be even better and more realistic. So we're challenging the models with observations in order to build up that understanding. Now, the second class of people who really use the output of our models, well, I will call them climate impacts researchers. They essentially use the output of our climate models that fills a whole bunch of disks and computer tapes, and then use that output as input into their analyses. So they're not necessarily interested so much in how temperatures will change for the sake of temperature or precipitation or winds. They're interested in how a change in climate or variations in climate can affect the things they care about. It could be things like soybean or corn yields, or they could be related to human health. What about heat stress or the spread of malaria? Or also things on a much more local level. You might be interested in water resources in your area and individual reservoirs in that region and how they'll be affected. So they'll take the output of our climate models that we put on servers, they'll download it, and take subsets of that and use it to drive their analyses. And then they will come up with conclusions about how climate variations can change, can affect things ranging from agriculture to migratory birds or Arctic shipping. That's just the way the system works. So it's an interconnected set of people, and the end result is that we can take what we know about the climate system, put into the models, run the experiments, the impact folks use that, and the end result is hopefully that better informed decisions can be made.